Hey, everybody. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about scheduling. How do you have time to fit in growing a business from scratch around all the other things that you most likely have going on in your life? So, as you know, and I've mentioned before, I'm a single mom of two kids. I have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I've been raising them alone since they're infants. That alone is a full-time job. Now I'm taking care of my dad. I'm helping him out. He just had open heart surgery and he has 2 upcoming surgeries the rest of the year. That is a lot of work as well. In addition to that, I own a yoga company, I own a DJ company, and I own a dance company. So for me, every single day looks different in my calendar. I carry around my calendar with me every day. I have different gigs here and there. I teach a dance class here, a yoga class here. I do a DJ event here. How do I have time to build my Beachbody business? Because my kids are in school from 8 to 3 and that's it. So what did I do? Well, I'll tell you how it was when I first started out. And now that I have turned my Beachbody business into my full-time income, I'll show you what that looks like too, because it's a little bit different. So at the very beginning, I was very overwhelmed, as you can imagine, being a single mom, struggling to make the rent and pay the bills and even put food on the table sometimes, while hosting events for yoga, teaching weekly dance classes at all the schools in the area, at a bunch of festivals, my adult dance class, and doing DJ gigs on the weekend. So it was very limited time that I had. But you only need 1 hour to start this, right? So I did my power hour and my workout, and that's basically how I started it. I did a lot of pre-planning. So on Sunday, I would plan out my posts for the next 3 days, or if I had enough energy in me for the next week. And I would plan out specific posts that I really wanted to make sure hit my news feed. First, I only started this business with my personal page. Then I had a like page. A lot of coaches only get a like page later on. A lot of people already have like pages. I actually had a like page. It's called Revamped Life. And I had that before I even started coaching. I was really into holistic health and I had a whole website, revamped-life.com. And I just gave people information about holistic health, organic foods, pointing them in the right direction. I used to blog about it, and then I kind of let it go. That website's still going on. The like page was still going on. And when I started my Beachbody business, I used that like page for my Beachbody business, and it's transitioned. Actually, that page has transitioned to be many different things throughout. But the majority of my business is run on my personal page. And what I would plan out would be like my invitation posts to challenge groups, or just anything about health and fitness, a recipe here, or tips and tricks for clean eating or water intake, and maybe some quotes that I like, or some quotes that I even came up with on my own, and I'd pre-plan those posts. Then the other posts of just what I'm doing during my day with my family, those were not planned. Those were just like the regular Facebook user. I want to share this, I pop on and I share it. So there was a little bit of planning happening on Sunday. That's also when I did my meal prep, which you don't have to do. However, if you're trying to reach a fitness goal, meal prepping is by far the best way to guarantee that you're not going to just grab junk out of the fridge when you're hungry, because you have a amazingly well-nourished meal ready for you, ready to go. So we talk a lot about that in our challenge groups. So basically, this is what I would do. I woke up, I drove the kids to school in the morning, and I dropped them off. I'd come home, I'd get my workout in, I'd drink my Shakeology, I'd take a shower, and I start my day. I do my power hour. My power hour is a 1 hour sit down, focus with blinders on, and just do your checklist. It's like what I told you, where you have a first day of your work, your first day of your job, your new job, let's say, and a boss comes in and says, hey, this is what is expected of you. This is what we want you to do every single day. And you come into work every day and you boom, 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 do the whole checklist. So I make my own checklist, and that checklist includes my workout, 30 minutes, 2% of my day, boom, done. Get it out. I get it out of the way before 10 a.m. because let's be honest, if it's not going to happen at 10 a.m., it's likely not going to happen, at least for me. Some people like to work out at night. My dad works out at like midnight every day. Then I drink my Shakeology. I like to drink my Shakeology either when I first wake up and I give it to my kids, or sometimes I use it as an after workout treat. Sometimes if I haven't gotten it in yet, I will drink my Shakeology towards the end of the night as my meal replacement. So I'm not doing that late night snacking, and it really curbs your cravings because I like vegan chocolate and I'm a chocoholic, and that prevents me from wanting to just shove chocolate in my mouth all day long. Okay, so then I do my workout, I drink my Shakeology, and I get in to do my power hour. I message all my people, I go into all my challenge groups and I follow up and I just pop in there. I do my posts for all those groups, keeping all those groups active, commenting on people's stuff, and just really engaging with people, being authentic. And then, of course, on my wall, sharing my story. On my like page, I post a recipe, a tip and trick, motivational quotes, anything to get people going. And that's basically how I do it. I message my 3 to 5 people a day. When I first started working this business, it was 3 to 5 people a day, adding 3 to 5 people into my network, and just updating all my team pages and my challenge groups and things like that. And then I listen to my personal development in the car when I'm driving home from dropping the kids off, or in the shower when I'm working out, when I'm showering after my workout, and just fitting that in, or while I'm folding laundry and doing dishes. And then I'd run to my dance class, and then I'd run to my yoga class. And in between my yoga and my dance, or my DJ, or my parenting, whenever I'm in the car, that personal development was running. And that's really how I started my business, in the hidden minutes of the day. Some people like to wake up before the kids get up, if you have kids, and they get their workout out of the way. They even do their power hour before the kids wake up, and then they have the whole day to go to work. Now, if you have a 9 to 5 job, you can split up this power hour. You could do 20 minutes in the morning before you wake up, 20 minutes on your lunch break, 20 minutes at night instead of watching that TV show, or you can just work your whole lunch break. But it's doable, it's done all the time, and it's the way you can build this business quickly and efficiently by just having a checklist that you stick to and go blinders on into your power hour and doing your workout and all those vital behaviors, your personal development, your Shakeology. And you're posting out to people and sharing your journey. So that is basically how you schedule. Now that I've created this to be more of my full-time income, I'm on my computer the whole day because I love this. I am obsessed with coaching. As if any of you follow me on my wall, you clearly can see how obsessed I am. And why am I so obsessed? Well, it has changed my life. It has completely changed my life in all areas of my life, which is the key to being so passionate about it. You know, it didn't just change one area of my life. It changed my financial life, the aspect of my life financially. And that is something I was really struggling with. I was on food stamps. I really just was always rushing and frantic. How am I going to get the money? Who should I call? Let me call my dad. Let me call my mom. Let me ask this person. Can I borrow here? It got to be like, okay, I'm in debt to every single person I know. Not cool. It changed my life. I'm not on food stamps. I feed my kids healthy, organic, home-cooked meals all the time. And I don't struggle for money. And I'm pulling myself out of debt, which is amazing. How many of you can relate to that? How many of you want to be out of debt, whether it's college debt or debt for paying bills that you borrowed money for your friends, or house debt, car debt, business debt, whatever debt? How amazing would that be to get out of that debt? It's doable. This has changed my life with my body. I have muscles popping up out of everywhere. Working out has become a priority for me. So as I get older and I'm aging, I'm actually feeling younger than I did in my 20s to some extent. I have almost a 10-year-old now, so I was pregnant in my 20s, but I have a lot of energy and I feel good about myself and I want to work out. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the way it makes my brain feel afterwards. Just high energy and endorphins popping up everywhere, and I'm always happy. So it's changed my life that way. Shakeology, oh my God, Shakeology has pretty much fixed my stomach issue that I had for years and years and years and years that was related to stress. I'm a very sensitive person emotionally, and that means that I feel all the emotions in my gut. So when I was excited or scared or overwhelmed or anxious, instantly I felt it in my stomach, and instantly I'd be in the bathroom. TMI, I know. But I have to tell you, because Shakeology has changed that. It keeps me regular. It gives me the digestive enzymes that did not necessarily produce myself to the level that I needed. People have used Shakeology and gotten off their cholesterol pills and their insulin shots. I mean, because they are giving themselves a whoosh, that's big burst of high dense nutrition all at once that their bodies are not used to. And if you do it over time, you have amazing results. It's changed me emotionally. I'm happy. I was in depression. I was super depressed. I was scared at how sad I was. It was an ugly place to be. It was dark, lonely, really lonely, and very scary. That's all I could say. And I don't have that anymore. People who meet me now don't even believe that used to be me, if they didn't know me back then. So it's changed me in that way. It's just been life changing. And so now this is my full-time income. So what do? Well, I still take the kids to school and I listen to my personal development on the way home. I work out, drink my Shakeology, and sit at my computer and message people. And I spend the whole day talking to challengers and messaging people. And if I have to go teach a yoga class, or a dance class, it's fine. I've scheduled it in my day. I do my to-do list the night before. I always do. In fact, I've already packed up for the day, but let me show you. I have spiral notebooks like these, and I walk around with them all the time. I got them at the dollar store with a pack of pens, also at the dollar store, and I schedule my to-do list. What am I going to do tomorrow? Boom, 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 boom. These are the times. It's very efficient. Coaching is very efficient. You learn how to schedule your time and manage your time better around the people that need you. So I'm working when my kids are at school. Sometimes I'm running errands. I'm grocery shopping. Sometimes I'm hanging out with friends. I work on my own business so I could take off when I want to. And I have meetings and I have team calls and Zoom chats throughout the day that I love to hop on. So for the full-time coaches, we can chat during the day and have team meetings and motivational things and even one-on-one chats, which is really nice. And we also have those at nighttime for the 9-to-5 workers who are trying to build their Beachbody business on the side. So the scheduling is all up to you as long as you get that power hour and your workout in every single day. So you can work that out around what you're doing. If you have 2 hours to give to this business a day, great, you're going to grow faster. If you have 4 hours to give to this business a day, great, you're going to go faster. If you're retired, put your whole thing in. You're all in. Go all in. The coaches that go all in grow super fast. But I will say that 1 hour a day is all it takes. And there's a coach on my team who was doing this for only 7 months with 1 hour a day on her cell phone because she did not own a computer. She worked a very long schedule every day at work. She was working like 60 or 70 hours a week, never with her kids, and was missing out on all the things that her kids were doing at school or after school, picking them up. She had someone helping her pick up the kids and take them home and feed them dinner, and she'd get home really late to tuck them in bed, and she was missing out on their lives. So with 1 hour a day on her lunch break, she'd wake up a half hour early, do her workout before work. She'd work all day, and on her lunch break, on her phone, she's just typing away and messaging her people and running through her power hour, checking in on her challenge groups. And she did that pre-planning on Sunday for her meal prep and for her posts. And in 7 months, she was able to leave her full-time job because Beachbody became her full-time income. She purchased her own computer, and now she works 8 hours a day or less on Beachbody. The truth is, 4 hours a day of messaging people, and you can go for a walk. You can go out to lunch with your friends. You can afford to go out to lunch with your friends, and you could do whatever you want to do. So it's very flexible. You are your own CEO. You're your own boss. You put in whatever you want. You get out whatever you put in. And 1 hour a day is really all it takes. So I want you to post below and comment with what you're committed to doing. How much time are you able to give to this business? And what do you hope this business can provide for you short term and long term? Post below and I'll check out your answers.